Hello and welcome back. It is Cancer season. Little crabby pincers here for you. I'm doing things a little bit differently again this week. Oops. I'm going to be doing a reading today for the advice that you need to hear right now for July 4th till July 10th, 2021. Sun, Moon, Rising in Cancer. Of course, this is for you if you're cross-watching, and this is general advice. It may not resonate for you. I will ask you to keep an open mind and an open heart as you watch, however, because while the advice may not resonate today, tomorrow, the next day, the 9th, the 10th, maybe it will start to resonate more strongly in your situation. So just keep an open mind. If you like this format I'm going to use today, let me know. Tell me down below. I will bring it back. I want this channel to be centered around you and never around me. I am here to serve you, okay? I'm only going to be pulling 6 cards today. 1 card for the overall energy around the advice, and 5 cards for the advice. I will pull some clarifiers today, but only as many as I think we need to really get the advice, get the message out. So let us see what advice Cancer needs for July 4th until July 10th, 2021. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, Cancer. We got some people around you right now, a lot of other people's energy. The overall energy for the advice today is the moon. We're talking about the things that people are not saying. What are they holding back on? What are you holding back on? Not necessarily big secrets, but what information is being withheld right now? Because I think there is something. It looks to me, Cancer, like you're dealing with a group of people, probably in your work life. All right, we're talking some empowered, business savvy sort of folks. There's some real air energy here, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Also, you're presenting here King of Cups, and we have some Aries energy with the Emperor coming up. The only non-human leaning card we have here is the Eight of Cups, which is somebody separating from this group. I'm really getting energy of like a board or like a panel, like a management department, like a team of people that are in an upper level that you're working with. You are one of them, okay? If this is speaking to you at all. But there is some information or a scenario that's happened at work in the office with these people that is affecting all of you, and it's living like an elephant in the room. And I think that nobody really wants to point fingers. Nobody really wants to have the conversation because you are or were like quite a gelled team. But now we're in this place where everybody is kind of like every man for themselves. We're all in our own space right now because we're not trying to talk about this. I do think it's going to result in somebody walking away here. This isn't particularly advice leaning yet, but let's see what the cards have to say. I will start with clarifying the moon for you, this Pisces energy. Priestess, Pisces energy coming in hot, the Emperor coming up again, and Justice coming up again. Ooh, this is interesting. So 2 of the people that you're dealing with, half of this group, because there's 4 of you, are aware of something that's gone on. And I think that you and this other person, you and whoever this other air sign authority, I would argue to be like probably the second in command, because I do think this Aries is, you know, the top of the food chain. You're not aware of it yet. So it's almost like you're a team divided right now, and no one's really, again, no one's talking about it. It's not surfacing. I think you're aware that something is up, but it's not being spoken about. And so either one of these people is going to be moving on, or they know that one of the 2 of you needs to be moving on or will be moving on, and they're not talking about it just yet. Now, Cancer, I will look at the King of Cups since that is your energy. Ace of Inspiration, 10 of Inspiration, and the Chariot. Wow, yeah, you're coming up strong here. Yeah, I think this is going to put you into a bit of a spiral of fear that you're going to have to walk away, that things are going to have to change. But I also think that you are going to be the catalyst for getting this going. You're going to be the one that's strong enough to say, I recognize something is wrong. We need to reinvigorate the energy here. It's like everybody's tiptoeing around things. I don't want us to be in this position where we're like, everybody's preparing for the worst, but we're not having a conversation about it. I want to move this forward. I think you are the one that's going to create the opportunity for the information to come to light so that it can be dealt with. And that's coming from a place of like, not, again, one, not wanting to be in the dark, but also not wanting secrets held between anybody. You want this transparency. I think that's an important value to you. Let's look at the Eight of Cups down here, Cancer. Muse of Materials, the Devil, and the Four of Emotions. Yeah, somebody has not been behaving very ethically. I think that's really what the issue is here. And as a result, it's become this like little thing that's becoming a bigger thing, that's becoming a bigger thing, and it's causing some major problems. Now, real strong Capricorn energy coming up here. Again, we're dealing with a lot of people, Cancer. Really strong Capricorn energy coming up with the Devil and with the King of Pentacles card, or the Muse of, what am I talking about? The Muse of Materials coming up. So very possibly that it's not one of, the core group of you that is going to be affected by this, but somebody is going to have to separate themselves from this group, from the workplace. I think somebody is probably about to lose their job. I do think the advice is becoming more clear to me here, Cancer, that you are going to feel culpable for this. You're going to feel like it's your fault for kind of forcing the group to have a conversation about what's going on. Making, the Libra and Emperor here, Aries, the bosses, come forward and explain what's happening so that you can all understand, and that there can be a group dialogue around the pros and cons, the benefits and non-benefits of keeping this person part of the team. And I do think this person's going to be pushed outside of the team, told to leave, whatever that's looking like, and you're going to feel personally responsible because I think you are the more sensitive person in the group. You're the more emotive person. You care about creating those bonds with the people that you work with, and you don't want to see this person let down. However, somebody behaving not in alignment with your ethics, with your values, with your morals is going to feel like a betrayal to you. So, you're going to be like, fair is fair. This is really what needs to happen, despite the fact that I feel really miserable and I feel like it's on me because I got the ball rolling on us having this conversation. So, Cancer, the advice I really do want to give you here is, when these things happen, sometimes there needs to be a necessary end to something, and it doesn't feel good for any of us, especially when we have emotional attachment to the person involved, the people involved. In our work lives, we're so intertwined 40 plus hours a week with all of these people. They become like family, they become like friends, and it can be hard to see somebody make a mistake. It can be hard to see somebody have to move on. But it isn't your fault for wanting transparency and wanting honesty and wanting to have that conversation, because you are coming here from a place of, I want the greater good. I want the team to be reinvigorated. I want the team to feel re-inspired. And right now they're not. And it's because somebody is behaving unethically. It is because somebody is doing something behind our backs. Two people on this team already know what it is. You need to be brought into the light so that you can make an informed decision. I think there's going to be a voting situation that happens here. I do feel pretty unanimously that it's just going to be a decision of this person needs to go. We're all in agreement. But you can't take that personally when the group is making a decision. Shedding light on darkness is not something to ever feel negatively about. The outcome may seem negative, but also could end up being the best thing for you, for your coworkers, and for this person, even if it doesn't feel that way. I really hope this was helpful to you. If it was, let me know down below. Leave me a thumbs up. Again, let me know if you liked this format, and I will do it again, and we'll see you back here next week.